What's crack-a-lackin', it's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So, rocking Power Rangers because I'm feeling the power, I'm feeling good. Went 2-2 last week. You might think, not so hot, but the games were pretty close last week. Really, really close. I'm glad I called that Titans game. I love watching the Patriots lose. I love it. Just, especially the former quarterback, the former Dolphin quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, baby. Getting the job done. But, yeah, we're back. The record's okay. I mean, 166 wins. What can I say? Not too shabby. But before we get into the divisional games, because we got a lot of close ones here, become a bro and subscribe. And on top of that, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the content. It helps me get discovered, helps the video get discovered. That happens, I can make more content. So it's much appreciated, much obliged. And speaking of making more content, I got content on the way. You're going to be viewing this Thursday, which means I have a poll out. See which positional group you want to see ranked for the 2020 NFL Draft. Tomorrow, Friday, we're going to be doing cornerbacks. That was a ton of fun. I love the cornerback positions, the one I'm most familiar with, playing a little bit of that in high school. And yeah, there were a lot of, I did a very deep dive and a lot of names that I know more about now. So we'll be doing that Friday. And then on top of that, we got top free agents coming out this weekend. I know some of y'all really wanted to see that, so it's coming out on top of some free agent fits. So that's gonna that was a ton of fun. And then next week, I'm gonna start doing the research a little bit tonight. I'm gonna be bringing out my end of this season draft class video. So see how they graded at the end of the season and see how bad I messed it up after the draft. So we'll be doing that. But let's go ahead. Let's dive in. We got Minnesota versus 49ers, first game up. And I got the Niners winning this one, 26-20 over under 44.5. But Niners, they're a 7-point favorite, and I don't mind taking the points in that game. But let's go ahead, let's deep dive why I think the 49ers have this game. The big upset for me, the game I thought was an easy pick was that Saints versus Vikings. And guess what? The Vikings won that game. Big part of that was because of the success they had with Dalvin Cook. The Saints just weren't able to stop him, on top of Drew Brees not playing that well. But the offense was able to run because of Dalvin Cook. I don't think that'll be the case against this 49er defense. This is a very, very good defense. Kirk Cousins, right? So if they can't get Cook going, if they can't, I know they've been a little susceptible to the run in a few weeks, for a few games, like Cardinals, both games there. But I think they'll be able to stop him. But Kirk Cousins, right? He is. I didn't know this until looking at some stuff up. He is third in the league when it comes to passes 20 yards or more, as far as completions, or as far as basically the amount. Now, guess what? Guess where the Niners are? Guess where their defense is when it comes to defending those passes? They're first, baby. They've only allowed 10 completions this year to go for 20 yards or more. I don't know. I don't think Kirk Cousins will be a factor in this game. They really need to rely on Dalvin Cook, and I don't think they'll be able to do that. Now, looking at how the 49ers offense will do, there's a couple of very intriguing stats here, actually, because the Vikings, they're actually among the best, if not the best, at guarding the tight end position. And then you got George Kittle, not Greg Kittle. I don't know why I called him Greg Kittle in my word video, but George Kittle, that's you can only stop him for so long. Eric Kendricks has done a wonderful job in coverage, but there's only so long you can contain Kittle. But Vikings defense, they're among the worst on third and long, defending it. But where they really win is the first two downs. 49ers, they're among the best at putting themselves in good positions for third and short. So I think that this game, it's gonna be close. I think all these games are gonna be pretty close, but I just don't see how the Vikings can get past the 49ers in not candlestick. But hey, man, I was wrong last week. If Vikings win, man, I might just vote them all the way through. I might be like, you know what, Vikings win it all. They can win this game. I'm Vikings here on out. On to the next game. We're talking the Titans versus the Ravens. Actually, probably all these games are going to be fun to watch. Titans currently are a 10-point underdog. Oh, boy. That's a game I don't mind taking the points in either. I feel like the Titans are going to get bet down, though. 46.5 point over under. I got Baltimore winning this one. It's kind of the safe play here, I know, but I got them winning 28-24. This was a tough game because these offenses both have been extremely hot. I know that the offense for Titans, they didn't look great last week, but look at the circumstances. They came in facing an extremely good, if not great, one of the best defenses in the league, the Patriots, in Foxborough, in the playoffs. It's Bill Belichick. That was a tough matchup. They did well, and what they did early. They grinded with Derrick Henry. They're going to have to do much of the same because the scary thing is with this Baltimore defense is not just their ability to create turnovers, but to score on turnovers, especially Marcus Peters. So I think the best strategy in this is to ride Derrick Henry. I know, right? That's kind of obvious, but honestly, it's not a bad idea to do that in this game. Then you got the Titan defense and having to match up against probably one of the Greg Roman's defense here offense for the Ravens, and what Lamar Jackson's done this year. There's only so much you can do and contain them, where your offense is gonna have to score points. The Titans did a good job of limiting a struggling Patriot offense. How are they going to do against a white hot Raven offense? I mean, I don't know. I think what was it? Riz from Goathouse said it best. The bye might have worked against the Ravens because they were hot all year, and now you're coming into this game a little cold, taking a week off. But I don't think it'll dictate it that much. I think this offense will do enough. I think where the Titans will win is on the second level, because Lamar Jackson loves his tight ends, and you have some really good coverage linebackers there in Tennessee. This is a close game. This is going to be a fun game to watch. Honestly, I mean, this game could get away from the Titans, but Ryan Tannehill has been good with them coming back. It's going to be interesting to see who matches up on A.J. Brown. I'm assuming it's going to be Humphrey. But, yeah, it's going to be a fun game. But I got the Ravens winning. Kind of boring, but sorry. On to the Chiefs versus the Texans. I got the Chiefs. Another boring pick. I don't know. It is what it is. But Chiefs are another 10-point favorite. This one I might not take the points. And over-under is 51 points. Thing is, it's hard beating a good team twice in one season. That's what the Texans got to do. And they faced the worst incarnation of Holmes this year. That was his worst game all season. That ain't gonna happen. And the problem was, for me, is Deshaun Watson, right? He had a banger of a game against that helpless Chief defense. That defense ain't helpless no more. That defense has been playing extremely well, especially the secondary. So this is gonna be a tough game for Deshaun Watson and company. I don't think you're gonna see the same Mahomes you did in whatever it was, week 6. You're not seeing the same defense you saw week 6. I think the Chiefs come through and they're gonna win this. I wanted to go with a larger margin, but I mean, it's the playoffs, so I feel like 10 points is as much of a differential I can give. But yeah, man, this is going to be interesting because Baltimore versus Kansas City is going to be a very sexy AFC Championship game. It's going to be fun to watch. And as I told you, the Saints were my favorite to go all the way in the NFC. The Chiefs are actually my favorite to go all the way in the NFC. So a lot of good that did the Saints. So we're going to be seeing the Texans in the AFC Championship game. And on to the last one. We're talking the Seahawks versus the Packers. Yep, this is the game where I picked the underdog. They're not much of an underdog. Green Bay is a 4.5-point favorite. Over under is 47. I think Vegas knows, they know what they're doing. This is going to be a close game. Seahawks, I got them winning 24-21. And the tail of this game is going to be Russell Wilson versus Aaron Rodgers. And who are we going to see? Because Russell Wilson has not been, he was phenomenal this year, but he kind of died down during the stretch. He didn't look that imposing. But keep in mind, he's not doing it with a great supporting staff, especially that offensive line. It's not great. That offensive line, I feel like, is gonna get manhandled by the Smith twins. They're not really twins, that's why air quotes. But I feel like it's gonna get manhandled. But I believe full-heartedly in Russell Wilson, his ability to win, and it's just his ability to lead this team. As for Aaron Rodgers, he's been kind of up and down. We've seen great Aaron Rodgers at points this year, but it's been against like the Raiders. For the majority of the season, we've kind of seen a very reserved Aaron Rodgers. This offense hasn't been that great this year. It hasn't been that consistent. I don't think they'll be able to get the running game going. As much as I love Aaron Jones, I just don't think it'll be happening. That defensive line, it is tailor-made to stop the run. They're going to have to win through the air. They're going to have to win with someone outside of Devontae Adams. Is it going to be Kumaro? I don't know. I just don't think this offense will have enough to keep up with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, I think, they're going to lean heavy on the run again. I think we're going to see a lot. We're not going to see the Seahawks from last week against the Eagles. Because really, they played mistake-free, and they just played to win the game. They don't care. They didn't care how it looked. They played to win the game. I think we're gonna see more of what we saw in that loss to the 49ers. That's a great 49er team. This is a great quarterback trying to lead a subpar cast. I think he can do it. That's my call. That's my hot take. That's my surprise pick. But you let me know who you think is going to the conference championships in the comments below. There we go. Words. Am I right? But that's it for the video. Go ahead and do the YouTube thing. But till next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.